Alright, what I want to do now is I want to cook, I think it's called sweat. I'm going to sweat some shallots and some garlic in this big Dutch oven pan right here. That's where I'm going to cook the roast. So again, this is like a very highly garlicky, flavorful dish. So take my garlic, mince it along with some shallots, and all shallots are is it's really almost a mix between garlic and onions, and they're not quite as powerful as garlic is, and they have a little bit more pungency than onions do. So they're really a great kind of a vegetable, and not many people know how to use them. But you know, if you don't want the strength that the garlic is, you really can use shallots in the same utility as you would the garlic. So take my garlic, take the shallots. It's really like an onion when you look at it. You take it, kind of slice it so you can get off the peel. Take off your peel, and you have a nice rose purplish color. Take this off. And I'm just going to do a quick mince right here. I'm not going to use the whole shallot. You don't have to use the whole thing. Just enough to give it a good flavor. The rest on. You take your roast, stick it right in. Now we're going to take just some. Actually, we're going to take some celery. I just have some celery and some chopped carrots. I'm going to put this in with the dish. So I'm going to take this beef broth and put it inside up here. It'll give it a nice. It'll actually really cool down. It'll make it so juicy, this roast, that you'll tell the difference. And you could use red wine also. You could put red wine in there. You could put chicken stock if you really want to. Veal stock. It matters what you're cooking with. When we're cooking with a piece of beef like this, I recommend that you use beef stock. So I'm just going to close this lid and let this cook. And I'd say every 10-15 minutes, check, see where the roast is at, and you can usually tell when the roast is cooked by the feeling of the roast, how squishy it is, if you want to say. So the best way for me, the way I would recommend you do, is you take your fist, right? So an open fist like this, and you press right here. And if it's soft like that, the meat, that means it's about rare. You close your fist, but not too hard. You got it right about like this, that's about medium. And if you really make a strong fist, and it's hard as hell, that's well done. So I don't personally like well done, but some people do. So I'm going to let this cook for about 10-15 minutes, then check it, let it cook. In total, it'll be about an hour cooking. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to take our roast out. If you can see, if you can come in here, take a look. The roast is almost done. I'm going to put it into the oven for about 10-15 more minutes with my potato gratin. Let's check up on the potatoes. Oh, they're beautiful. And we want to get a look at these. Take a look. These are cooking, a nice even distribution of potato. A little brown on top, and I actually want them to be pretty brown on top. Let that cook for about 10 more minutes. What's left over from the pot roast is you have some celery or some beef broth, and the most flavors from the roast. So there's the little bits of flavor of the roast that came off when you cooked it. Or this sauce right here. I'm going to take some more beef broth, and I'm going to put about half a cup to, I would say half a cup more. When you make anything into a gravy, you put a little bit of flour into it, just thickens it up. It really doesn't have much flavor at all. And it's really just a thickening agent once you reduce. So I'm letting this reduce. I'm putting a little bit of flour in. So just take your flour dish. It doesn't have to be sifted before, but while you put it in, just be careful because you don't want clumps You really don't want clumps of flour inside. So kind of like this. I'd say put about, not even a tablespoon, about a teaspoon in. I mean, you just don't want to get to the point where the flour is overpowering the dish. And if you get to that point, then it's not effective at all. So I'm going to let this reduce for 15 more minutes. And I'd say in about 10 more minutes, we're going to have a finished meal.
Rien, ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal, tout ça m'est bien égal.
Potatoes are ready. The pot roast is ready. Now let's take a look. Alright, potatoes look good. Brown, beautiful top, nice coloring. It's right on the table right here. Potatoes, as you can see, completely done. They're just done. They're great. And look at how the even texture. You put the cream in. I bet these sit for about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Same with the roast. You always do that. You always let the roast sit and let the juices flow because it's been in the oven. The heat's been making the juices flow and whatnot. So you want it to even out and have it be a nice, even piece of meat. So what I'm going to do is I've also got a sauce that I'm making a sort of demi-glace gravy, so to speak. And you don't want to eat the strings, so you want to cut the strings off first. And what I'm going to do is just see the roasted garlic side. I'm just going to take a few cuts. And you can see the herbs inside, and the garlic, the shallots, everything. Completely infused. I say this is about medium rare right now. That's how I like my meats. Completely. This meat is completely done. Great. Be afraid to be generous. Cheese. Oh, incredulous. You guys, I wish you guys could be here with me right now. Got some fresh herbs right here. Add color. And this, my friend, is a pot roast and potato gratin dinner. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good time with me. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope you expect more episodes to come, because there'll be more. I'm going to explore every facet of cooking that I can think of. Any technique, any questions or comments you have, email to jacobsa2@union.edu. Love to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed, and take it easy. See you next time.
One watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close beat. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a rubber gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain